A breakfast essential, the chicken minis. They're basically chicken nuggets inside of a mini sweetened roll, and they're definitely a crowd favorite. Except with 8.4 million views, this creator prefers to make things that don't take too much time, dishes, or skills that still turn out fire. She says her Chick-fil-A minis are so good that she's never gonna share from scratch recipes again because they're that good.
Huh?
Well then. She started by cubing up her chicken tenders into 1-inch pieces like this, and then she marinates it with yellow mustard and Creole seasoning. I don't think I've ever had fried mustard chicken before, so I'm excited to try this. But then she also says if you know about fried mustard chicken, then you know it's the best, and you can thank her later. Hey! Wow, that Creole seasoning is spicy. Okay, now she sets this aside while we work on our flour dredge. For her seasoned flour, she adds in some Creole blend, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and a little bit of sugar. And she says sugar is optional, but I'm gonna add a little bit. Let's whisk this up, and this is already looking really flavorful. Now she dumps in the chicken and really coats each piece. Whoa, the mustard acts as a really nice binder for the flour coating. Now I'm gonna let these hang out real quick before I prep our dinner rolls. So for her dinner rolls, she has this specific brand called Sister Schubert rolls. I couldn't find those, so I got these and put them in a baking pan to rise. They look so good. But somebody said, don't be putting my dinner rolls all on TikTok. They're my favorite. They always only have them in stock at Thanksgiving. Maybe that's when I'll be able to find that brand. We're gonna go ahead and bake these off fresh and make a honey butter glaze to pour on it after it's done. And this one's easy. All you need are 2 ingredients, honey and butter. And now let's fry off our chicken. She just fries it until it's nice and golden brown and it has this crispy crust on the outside. Whoa. I love how they're looking nice and scraggly. These are looking legit, but now I have to make the Chick-fil-A sauce. In the video, she uses mayo, mustard, and honey. I feel like she might be missing one ingredient, but we're gonna go with it. That's definitely looking more honey mustard than the Chick-fil-A sauce she has in there, which looks a little bit more orange. Here's what I'm gonna add. Some tangy barbecue sauce. It gives it that nice smoky flavor. That looks a little more like it, but I'll test it later. And here are those Parker House rolls. They're definitely looking more full size than minis at this point. But let's brush on our honey butter glaze. Ooh, it just kind of soaks right in. Let me try to get this out. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, this is like a bread cake. So while I wait for my bread to cool down slightly, I think I'm gonna have to dig into these chicken minis. The color looks pretty close. Something about that sauce, the nuggets, they're just so good. The rolls on these are a little bit dense, but let me go ahead and assemble mine. Look how fluffy these are. Put the chicken right in the middle. Look at the difference between the fluffiness of the bread. Somebody said, definitely trying this because my son thinks I'm buying those chicken minis every morning. That is so tangy and delicious. I'm gonna have to call this one a tie.